my lovely, Sophia here. Welcome back to my channel, Your Thoughts Create. I am a personal mentor and can help you have anybody or anything in your life going forward. So if you do want my help, then please look in the description box below the video for the details that you will need. So let's have a look at people who are sort of saying that nothing seems to be happening, nothing seems to be working. You know, this manifesting doesn't work. They're not seeing any movement in the 3D. So you could be thinking, you know, this is the end of the world. You're not going to get what you want. This isn't working for you. Manifesting's not for you. It doesn't work. Okay. But as I've said before, we are always manifesting. You cannot not manifest. It is not something new. It is something you've been doing all your life, unconsciously. Your thoughts create your reality that you are seeing. So again, it is not something, oh, this doesn't work for me, I can't do this, manifesting's not for me, thank you very much. As I've said before in my other videos, everything in your 3D is held there by what you believe in, what you assume, okay, what you are assuming to be true, your limiting beliefs, your doubts, fears and insecurities on things that you don't want. Obviously you're going to be positive, as I've said before, on things that you do want, that are going tickety-boo and everything is fine. It is when you come across law of attraction or law of assumption videos and you realize that you can consciously create what you want in your life, that you make it difficult. Yet all this time you've been unconsciously manifesting your life to how it is, because your thoughts create your reality. So when you're complaining and you're saying this isn't working for me, this isn't happening, this is rubbish, you are reaffirming that. Your thoughts create. So let's have a look at some things that you can focus on to help you change what you're doing wrong. So number one is your self-concept. You have to have your own self-concept. And that doesn't mean just loving yourself, because only you can make yourself happy, whole and complete. It is saying things to be the version of you that has the thing that you want. So when you are saying, I am the operant power, I am the God of my reality, I am a powerful creator, I am a master manifester, there's no point you saying those and affirming that self-concept if you are still questioning and doubting. Your self-concept is the concept about yourself, who you are, the version of you that has what you want. You attract who you are, not what you want. So again, when you're telling yourself that you are the powerful creator, why are you questioning that? Why are you saying, yeah, but, or if, or I don't know, or what? No, you're the powerful creator and you're the master manifester. So stop doubting that. It's like, you know, other things are, I say I'm a goddess queen. I'm rich, beautiful, loved, adored, admired, desired, respected, valued, appreciated. Everybody treats me nicely. I'm spoiled absolutely rotten. I'm the powerful creator of my reality. I get what I want quickly, easily and effortlessly. So therefore I am that version of me in my reality who gets what I want. But if I sit there doubting, then I'm not being that true version. If you're telling yourself you're the boss, okay, I'm the boss of my reality, but then you're not bossing it up during the day, you're doubting, you're not being a boss. You know, a boss of a company goes into work and is a boss for the whole time they're there. They are a boss. They're not a boss for 5 minutes. They're a boss all day long. So be who you are claiming to be. No good reaffirming or affirming what you want to be if you're not acting that way. Act as if, my lovelies. Number 2, stop repeating the old story. Whatever you are trying to manifest consciously into your reality to change and make your life better and for you to be happier in your reality, stop repeating the old story. If you want money, then there's no point affirming that you want money, but then you are going over the old story of lack. If you are trying to recreate your SP, there is no point going over the old story or the version of them that is current version or the old version. You've got to let the old story go, my lovelies. If you cannot let it go, then revise it. Use revision. If you have grown up with no money in the family, okay, you had a poor childhood, revise that. In your mind, you had a rich upbringing. Your parents were rich. You had all the things you wanted as a child. Designer clothes, whatever you wanted, okay? Lived in a beautiful house. Revise the old story. The same with your SP. If they ghosted you, if they finished with you or ended things, no. You finished with them so that you could recreate yourself and be a better version of yourself and create a better version of them so that you could have your perfect relationship, because you didn't like the relationship that you were having. So you wanted time apart to recreate a perfect relationship where they show up showering you with love, affection and appreciation. You finished with them. Change the story. So again, stop repeating the old story and going over and over and over it, playing it like some broken record. Whether you are wanting money in your life, a new job, or changing the job you're in to being better, promotion, your SP, a new person, better health, better body image, anything, you have to stick to the new story, my lovelies. You have to be clear of what you want. Some of my clients say, well, I don't know what to manifest. It is not about material things, only material things. It is also about changing you, your life, in all areas of your life. And the main areas are yourself, your body, your health, money, job, your love life, your family, your friends. Okay, you're changing all areas. Things like cars, houses, holidays, whatever, okay, they're extra bonuses that you can change and have what you want. Number 3, you need to be disciplined. You're an adult. Watch your thoughts. Again, my clients say, I haven't manifested for a couple of days. I've been busy. You're still thinking. Your thoughts are creating. You are still in there going over the old story. Because when you think of a subject, you have an inbuilt dominant thought pattern about that subject or person that you will keep repeating every time you think about it. So that's why you should be dropping that story. It's not serving you or giving you what you want. You are affirming the new story. That's what affirmations are. They are the new story, your new thought process, your new dominant thoughts. When clients say to me, it's too hard, this is hard, I'm finding it hard to be positive. You're not finding it hard sitting there all day or walking around or drifting off into your negative thoughts. You're not bitching and moaning that it's hard to think negative thoughts, things that you don't want to be seeing in your life. So why should it be hard thinking about the things you do want to see in your life, the beautiful life that you could be having in all areas of your life? How you could be looking, how you are feeling, how you know that you are the powerful creator of your reality and a master manifester. Because you're manifesting everything in your life. So manifest the dream life that you do want and not just living a life, reacting to what others or the 3D is throwing at you. That's not living a dream life. your perfect life. That's just living a life, being ruled by your outside world. But your outside world is a mirror of your inner world. So you've created that with your dominant thoughts. There is no escaping it. You are constantly thinking. If you have a brain and you are breathing, you are creating. Period. End of. This is not a technique. It is how your life has been and how it will continue to be. So be disciplined and stay on your mental diet, which means watching every thought. Is it a thought that is positive and bringing you what you want? Or is it a negative or an opposing thought, an opposite thought of what you want? I don't have any money. Instead, I'm rich, I'm wealthy, I'm abundant, I'm financially secure. I've got a bank account full of money. I've got thousands of pounds or dollars every month to spend on whatever I want. My SP has ghosted me, blocked me, rejected me. No. My SP calls me every single day, telling me how much they love me, can't live without me and want only me. I'm too fat. I'm ugly. No, I am the perfect body shape. I'm a happy, healthy size, whatever you want to be. I'm beautiful. I'm attractive. Everything is held in place in your reality by what you are believing in, what you are assuming is to be true when it's not, your limiting beliefs, your doubts, fears, and insecurities. Change them and you will get the life that you want. Number 4, timings. So many of my clients, I've been affirming, but it's not happening yet. You cannot affirm and then be looking in the current 3D for proof it's working. It doesn't work like that. The current 3D is your past thoughts, beliefs, assumptions, fears and doubts and insecurities. When you are affirming what you do want to be seeing and not affirming what you don't want to be seeing, because every thought is an affirmation, good or bad, positive or negative, when you are creating what you do want, the current 3D has to catch up with that future version, with those future thoughts. So whatever thoughts or story you are now creating, the 3D will catch up with that. You don't need to be checking the current 3D because you're not going to see changes. The most common mentoring I do is for an SP, an ex, or someone that you fancied or been out with before, okay, and you are in contact with them. You can contact them, you're not blocked. You do affirmations and then you're picking up your goddamn phone and you are texting them or ringing them to see if your affirmations have worked. Have they changed yet? And then when they haven't, you're like, this doesn't work. Stop doing this. You are messing with the middle. When you're affirming what you do want to be seeing, it will come to you. Or you will be inspired to take action, but in a positive way, not checking if it's working way. An inspired action is something like you take the same journey to work and you always turn right, but one day you feel this urge to turn left. You turn left and you smack straight into your SP or the thing you've been looking for that you wanted. It is not trying to manipulate and control the current 3D. The how and the when is not your concern. All you do is think about what you want and why you want it, and how you would be if you were that version who had what you wanted, or whoever you wanted. The universe or God or whatever you want to call it will change things behind the scenes and maneuver whatever it takes to bring you what you want. Sometimes it's quick. It can be within hours, within days, within weeks, within months. When it takes years, it's usually because you had this thought or and the feeling with it. You could see yourself doing that, or you thought, oh, I'd really like to do this, or I'd really like to have that Okay, and it turns up one day years later because you weren't on your strict mental diet. You weren't too bothered about it. You weren't affirming it. When you are affirming the new story, it brings it to you quicker. That's why being on your strict mental diet and affirming brings things to you quicker and also brings you what you want. It is not a case of, when I see it, I will believe it. When you believe that something is possible, you will see it. Believing is seeing, my lovelies. Not when I see it, I'll believe it. When you are questioning and doubting, you are doubting and questioning your own power. So stop doing it. So the more you are looking, you are creating a vicious cycle. You're affirming, you're then looking and checking. No, this doesn't work. This is rubbish. So you are reaffirming then that this doesn't work and it is rubbish, or this is hard, this is difficult. No, affirm, feel like you've already got it, and it will come to you. Stop trying to control and react, because you're just getting in your own way. You're self-sabotaging what it is that you want. Have faith and believe that if you've created it and you desire it, it is yours. As long as you are getting rid of the old story. Affirm what you do want to be seeing in your life and not what you don't. What you focus on grows, what you believe in manifests. So put the phone down, stop texting, stop ringing your SP, seeing if things have changed, if they're a different version yet, because you are keeping the old story in place, my lovelies. The next point, stop attaching negative meanings to things that are either happening or not happening, my lovelies. If you're not seeing any movement yet, it doesn't automatically mean it's not working. You are attaching that negative meaning to it. As I've said before, an event, situation, or words have no meanings or emotions until you attach it onto it. So do you want to keep reacting and having a meltdown as the old version of you that doesn't have what you want anyway? Or do you want to react and respond in a way as the new version of you? Yes, I'm the powerful creator of my reality. I'm a master manifester. I am the boss. I am a goddess queen. I am a god. Whatever. That is the version of you that is getting what you want. As I said before, just because you're not seeing something happening now doesn't mean it's not being maneuvered behind the scenes, behind a closed door. You can't see what's going on behind a closed door. It's shut. So, doesn't mean that there's nothing happening on the other side. Stop attaching negatives to things that should be a positive, because you are keeping that in place by keep reaffirming it's not working. Nothing's happening. This doesn't work for me. I can't manifest. You're constantly manifesting. As I said, if you have a brain and you're breathing, you are manifesting. All the time. Period. End of. Full stop. Don't want to hear you bitching and complaining that you cannot manifest. It's because you're holding into the old story and you're trying to control the how it happens and the when. You have to stay on your strict mental diet and you have to be the version of you that has the thing you want. It's not just about, for instance, if you are wanting to change an SP, it is not just about changing them and seeing them how you want them to be. You have to be the version of you that is in that perfect relationship with them. Because even if they changed and come back to you and you haven't changed, you're going to go back into a meltdown. The slightest thing that they do, you are going to go back to the old version of you that is going to have your doubts, fears, insecurities, or be telling yourself the old story. So you have to change. Your outside world is a mirror of your inner world. A watched pot doesn't boil. So regarding timing, stop looking in the current 3D because you're not going to see the changes yet. The current 3D has to catch up to the new thing that you want, the new affirmations, the new story, your new thoughts. Productive thoughts, ones that are going to serve you and give you the future you want, not the old thoughts. And when you are on your strict mental diet, you will be surprised at what thoughts you are telling yourself. What stories are just coming into your head, and sometimes they can be quite nasty thoughts, condemning thoughts, horrible thoughts, getting into arguments with people in your head when it hasn't even happened. Why would you want to be creating that? Create what you do want. It is not doing affirmations like reading off a grocery list for 10 minutes. Oh, I've got 10 minutes spare. I'll just rattle off a few affirmations. That will do it. It is your constant thoughts, because you're constantly thinking throughout the day. It's like when you go on a diet, when you want to lose weight. When you're actually faced with diet food or healthy food, you haven't realised how much junk food you've been putting into your mouth until you suddenly got to be consciously aware of what you're putting in your mouth. And it's the same with your thoughts. But also remember that your thoughts, your feelings, and your spoken word are energy that you are giving off. So again, there's no point you affirming that you're in a loving relationship with your SP, or that you've got lots of money, or that you've got the perfect job, or that your parents or siblings or whoever are treating you nicely when they used to treat you horribly, if you are then going around opening your mouth talking the old story, because you are reaffirming it and keeping it in place. And when you are reacting to things that are coming up in the 3D, you are reacting and reaffirming it and keeping it in place. You have to be on your strict mental diet. Is that popped up serving me? Is that going to bring me what I want? No. So therefore, I'm not responding. I'm cool with that. I don't care about that. Okay, in my reality, this is what's happening. End of. Period. As I said in another video, stay on the train. Do not doubt. If you want to get off the train at the wrong stop and go and explore around there, you are causing a time lag. You're delaying your journey, my lovelies. Use words in your affirmations that empower you, that make you feel like you've already got what you want. It is your reality. It is your movie, no one else's. So have the reality that you want. But you have to be that version that has what you want already. So I'll leave this with you. I hope it helps you. Love and light.